वज़ीर IT तारक रामाराव ने वाज़ेह किया है कि मरकज़ी हुकूमत यकजहती के जज्बे को नुकसान पहुँचाने की कोशिश कर रही है। उन्होंने ITC काकतिया में दक्षिण डायलॉग से खिताब करते हुए कहा कि 17 सितंबर इसकी ताज़ा मिसाल है। 74 साल पहले हैदराबाद रियासत हिंदुस्तान में जम हुई थी, ताहम बाज़ अफराद इसका गलत फ़ायदा उठाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं और आवाम में गलत पैगाम पहुँचाने की कोशिश भी की जा रही है। तेलंगाना हुकूमत की जानिब से कौमी यौम यकजहती मनाने पर एक मरकज़ी वज़ीर ने हैदराबाद में इसके ख़िलाफ़ एक और प्रोग्राम मुनक़िद किया जो यकजहती के जज्बे के मग़ायर है।
I think the reference that you made with respect to Constituent Assembly debates, I think Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, just to quote him, because I don't want to get it wrong, he had very famously said, these provisions with respect to defining India as a union of the states make the Indian Constitution both unitary as well as federal, according to the requirements of time and circumstances. In normal times, it is framed to work as a federal system, but in times of war, some sort of an emergency or an exigency, it is so designed as to make it work as though it was a unitary system. So the fact is, India, without a question, as enshrined in the Constitution, is a federal republic. But the efforts that are being made over the last few decades, I'll not name names, but I'd definitely say both the union governments, whoever it was, have made consistent efforts to centralize power, have made deliberate attempts to ensure that union of states eventually sort of becomes a unitary state. And that is reflected in so many things. In fact, a classic example, as we sit here and speak on the 17th of September 2022, we've had an invasion of sorts in Hyderabad today. In fact, 17th of September 1948 is the day when Hyderabad became part of Indian Union. We integrated into Indian Union. This was exactly 74 years ago. Now, there are different interpretations, different versions. Some people would like to call it liberation, somebody else calls it integration. But the fact is, Hyderabad, the princely state of Hyderabad, became part of Indian Union. Now, if you wanted to celebrate an occasion like this, if you wanted to commemorate an occasion like this, what should the union government do? You should talk to the state government. You should discuss with us. You should seek our opinion. Because after all, we are a democracy. Irrespective of our political ideologies, affiliations, we need to talk to each other. We need to consult with each other. And this is not a political party one-upmanship. This is not a BJP versus TRS. This is the union government versus the state government. So when the state government had its difference of opinion, today, in fact, like I said, we had an invasion of sorts. We have the union home minister here, along with 2 other chief ministers and a couple of other cabinet ministers, who are doing a parallel program to what the state government has envisioned and what the state government has planned. Now, this kind of conflicting message that is being given out by way of competing, claims on the same occasion is what is wrong with the federal structure of India today. There was a time right after independence where we had a union home minister who would actually flew down to Hyderabad to unite and integrate Hyderabad into Indian Union. Today, we have a home minister after 74 years who flew down, who's trying to divide us and bully us, literally bully us into submission of sorts, wanting to subscribe to their ideology, wanting to just adhere to whatever they say, wanting to literally dictate terms to us, which is not acceptable. After all, we are the world's largest democracy, and this sort of, I am superior to you and you are subservient to me kind of an attitude is not something that I think was enshrined or was envisioned by the drafters of our Constitution.